Hi guys, it's me, Just Lucian again, and I have a very interesting post that I want to read to you from the President of the United States. And unfortunately, it's terrible and horrifying. And for this, I have to give a closer to the computer screen because it's a long one. And quite a little doozy one too. A whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. I don't want that to happen, but it probably will. However, now that we have complete and total regime change, we're different, smarter, and less radical minds prevail. Maybe it's something revolutionary, wonderful will happen. Who knows? We will find out tonight. One of the most important moments in the long, complex history of the world. 47 years of extortion, corruption, and death will finally end. God bless the people of Iran. Yeah, you mean the people that you want to bomb and kill and do other things too, I bet you. This is horrific. Number one, Trump is telegraphing his military moves. Number two, those moves lean more toward nuclear devastation. So, that's something that you don't joke around with. I know that Trump is very loose when it comes to engaging the enemy or whatever, because he thinks that would be good for his ratings and his power plays and such and laws and all this other stuff. But this is beyond horrific. Okay? Now, this is one of those moments where it's kind of like I am become death, destroyer of worlds, like Robert Oppenheimer said when he made the nuclear bomb. And yeah, this is horrible. This is basically Trump doing the bully tactic of, you don't want to give me what I want, so you're going to be destroyed outright. Even though he said a while ago that we're going to liberate the Iranian people and we're going to let them choose what they want to do with the government, and that they're going to make their own way. Funny, it doesn't seem like that to me. I'm just a poor study of history, and doesn't look too bright for him, for Trump. I just really hope that the people who are watching him do this on a world stage are going to take him out by force, put him on trial, and invoke the 25th Amendment, or if anything, the UN or some other international agency will come in and put him on trial or something like that, because this stuff is beyond criminal. I mean, he does horrible things to women and children and, quite frankly, the disabled people of America. What makes you think he cares about anything about international law or international people? He doesn't care about us Americans. He doesn't care about anybody but himself. And I hope that this will go down on like this kind of a presidential speech record. you always have the key bigger fast. I Have a Dream speech made by Martin Luther King Jr. Yeah, I know he's not president, but he still made an important speech and stuff that changed the lives of many people. This jackass, we got this quote and the one from it last night, or I mean Easter. So yeah, it doesn't look very pleasant for him. I mean, another thing too is that if he does decide to drop nuclear weapons on Iran, and wouldn't it be devastating for the entire country of Iran? And number two, it'd be devastating for the area too of the whole Middle East, because nuclear fallout will take out many of the other countries around the area, and probably Europe too will probably feel the effects of it as well. I forgot. And then eventually the fallout will reach the United States. But he doesn't give a shit about anything. He just cares about himself, and that the country actually stood to him and said, no, we don't want this. We don't want your negotiations. Your negotiation skills equal jack shit to us. So yeah, this won't be very pleasant. Plus, we also have American troops and civilians still in the area of Iran and the surrounding Gulf states. So it doesn't look too well for him. He's pretty much, Trump is pretty much a pigeon at this point. In that, when you try to play a game of chess or checkers with a pigeon, they'll do whatever they want. They'll make a mess of the board, and then probably shit on the board too, much like Trump is doing right now with the little stage. And they don't care about learning about the rules of engagement in the game. They just care about what they do naturally. So also they'll say, fuck it, I'm still a winner, and just go there and prance like that king shit of everything, and they'll do like this. They'll do this. I'm the champion. I'm the king, and I'm the ruler of the world. Much like Trump is doing, saying, I'll win this. No matter what it takes, I'll be the winner. I'll be the champion. All those who laughed at me, see what you're laughing at now, buddy. And plus, there's also another little problem with his attitude too. Besides all this bluster and bluff and all this threat of nuclear war, which is no joking matter. I mean, regular war isn't a joking matter either, but this is a seriousness level that goes beyond anything that I can ever joke about. But there's also another little subtext too, that I don't want to do this, but your government is making me do this. Kind of like the father disciplining the father, disciplining a set of children or his wife. Like, you're not making me. Like, I don't want to do this, but you're making me force my hand to beat you up. He's treating Iran like that stubborn wife or that stubborn child of his that I don't want to beat you up. I don't want to drop off on you, but you're making me do this, saying it. Don't make me get the stick out. And that's so wrong. That's so wrong. I mean, we obviously have the most demented, global, soft-headed guy in charge of the White House and the entire government of the United States. We have a dictator. That's That's all I can say. We have a dictator. And, it's really quite sad what America has become. I think like one third of one quarter of the people in America think that it's a good idea. But yeah, those people are retarded. That's plenty of people. So let's say that Trump does do this thing with nuclear armaments. Okay? It will spread devastation and radiation across the entire Middle East. Not just Iran, but Iran will get the brunt of it. Israel will be irradiated. It'll open up the floodgates to other countries as well. To say, look, the United States was able to do this without problems. Like, why can't we do? Why can't we open up the floodgates too? Why can't we be as big and mighty as the United States is? And then, we'll come to mind that Russia versus the Ukraine. Yeah, keep putting the weather there. All have it. Or like China versus Taiwan. Or you can think of any other amount of country that can think like this and act upon it if the United States do it. Because they did it. Why can't we? It reached a whole big mess of things. A whole big world mess. Because right now, even though I don't like the government of Iran, they oppress the people and stuff, they still have a very good strategy for winning the war and pissing off our leaders like Pete Hegseth and Donald Trump. But just say, no, we're not giving to criminal threats. And I like the way they're playing this too, that like, these are war crimes, he's threatening war crimes, he's already destroyed some bridges of ours, some important thoroughfares on the civilian stage, and they're actually broadcasting that fact to the world market, that this guy is clearly nuts. He has committed war crimes and he'll probably do more in the future. So that's very smart of them to play, play that move. So I gotta give credit where credit due for that. And they're playing the asymmetric warfare thing pretty well too. With drone warfare against the mighty United States Army, and armed forces, I should say. Because they know that in their hearts, that if it was like a one-on-one fight directly with the United States, they will be crippled. But because they're doing asymmetric warfare, that's pretty savvy at them to do that. Because the United States is only like 250 years old. Officially 250 years old. But the colonies were there for a lot longer than that. So we're like young pups compared to the Iranian country, Persia, which was around for 1,000 years. So basically, the people are probably saying to themselves, bitch, please, we've been here for 1,000 years. You're like a little young teenager trying to tell me what to do. So, yeah, that's why I stand with Iran. That there should not be nuclear bomb dropped on them. It should not be, there should not be like a checkmate, I win type thing, like where you nukes the entire board, quite literally in this case. But I think Donald should be removed from the office, the highest office, and he should be taken out. by force if necessary, dragged out, put on trial, and then set on sent the real man to prison. He's treating the world's sake like a game, where everybody is just fun, there are no consequences for him, because there really hasn't been any consequences for him at all. And this whole war was basically a distraction from the Epstein files, as well as his failing government and economy. Yeah, God bless everybody. God bless everybody regardless of the religion, the race, the sexual orientation, and whatnot. You know, if you believe in a God or many gods, they don't care about the individual details. Just care about if you're a good person. Now, obviously, as anyone can plainly see, Trump is not a very good person at all. He's the complete opposite of a good person. So, yeah. God bless America and all the troops. And fuck Donald Trump. I hope that if there is a hell, Trump goes to it, where Satan shoves a pineapple up his ass every day. And not just the little ones either, I'm talking about the big ones, the big ones. Over and out.